YJ. And this thing, I'm about to touch on this situation here with this pastor, man. Texas, Arlington, Texas pastor, Ronnie Goines, caught up, man. Another pastor we done had here locally. I think about four pastors that have stepped down from their position due to allegations. Uh, and this is number four in the past 2 months, 2.5 months, something like that, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're gonna talk about it.
We are learning new details in the investigation into a local pastor accused of sexual assault. Janelle Fort just got her hands on the arrest affidavit in this one and joins us live from the Arlington courthouse now with more on this. Janelle, what are you able to tell us right now?
Well, look, these allegations are against Dr. Ronnie Goines. He is the founding and lead pastor at Quinonia Christian Church here in Arlington.
So Quinonia Christian Church in Arlington, Texas does have 2,500 members. This is the senior pastor we talking about. I just wanted to point that out. Crazy. Crazy.
Documents that I just obtained outlining two separate incidents back in March of last year involving the same woman. According to the court records, the alleged victim met Pastor Goines and joined his church back in 2022. The two exchanged phone numbers in January of 2023 and began texting frequently. Now, she doesn't live in the DFW Metroplex, but told the pastor she'd be in town for a conference last year, and they agreed to meet up. The affidavit says March 3rd, Goines invited her to an event. After the event, Goines and the woman drove back to his apartment because he told her he was having car trouble. Once inside, the victim alleges Goines tried to kiss her. Court records say she denied his advances. Then he began kissing on her neck and rubbing her legs, then pulled her top down, exposing her. Now, she told him to stop, then went to the restroom. She told police Goines barged in and made advances again. She told officers she eventually got him off of her and then left. But they went to an event the next day.
I wanted to stop it right there because she went back. And I think that's what makes this case a little bit tricky, is because she did go back. And y'all just heard the description about what happened in this encounter. He pulls her top up. This is what she's alleging that he did. Pulls her top up. All this. She, denies his advances. And she goes back. So that's what I think is going to make this thing tricky. The fact that she went back. Why would she go back? That's my question. Why would she go back? I don't understand that part.
As planned. They went to this event at a theater, but they went to an event the next day. As planned. They went to this event at a theater, then went back to Goines' apartment. There she
back at the apartment. So she went back, but she didn't go back initially to his place, just straight back over there to his house. Night before, car trouble. She goes over there. That happens. Next day, as planned, as she said, there's a conference. She goes to the conference. So after the conference, she goes back to his place, back to his residence. So that's what makes this one a little different, I think.
Alleges he once again started kissing her neck and trying to remove her clothing, while she repeatedly told him no and to stop, and that at one point he put his hands in her underwear. Now, according to the arrest warrant, Goines told police he did not, quote, in no way, shape, or form force himself upon her. But in a recording, the alleged victim gave police of a conversation between her and Goines after the incident. The pastor says, quote, the bottom line is you were uncomfortable. I caused it and I am sorry, period. Now,
and that's accountability. That is accountability. And this isn't the first pastor that we've seen take accountability. Robert Morris of Gateway Church in North Dallas has taken accountability, but his case was with, 12-year-old or something like that. So it was a little more crazy than this. But in this case, at Quinona Christian Church of 2,500 members, to say she felt uncomfortable and I was wrong, it is being accountable. As you've seen from I don't know if that was a deposition, I don't know what that was, but he is making himself available to law enforcement. He is in jail as we speak right now. So, all in all, when it comes down to this one, I don't feel like there's going to be a huge sentence in this case. I do feel like he will get charged. But yeah.
Last check, Goines is still in jail, in custody at the Tarrant County Jail this evening. And we have reached out to his church for a statement, for a comment on this, but we haven't heard back. Back to you.
So whenever this happens, usually a junior pastor takes over, and a junior pastor will preach for the next few or because there's definitely a hierarchy when it comes to
Counselor conference last year.
Oh, my bad. Hierarchy when it comes to the church. So junior pastors will be preaching now. I will be on the lookout for an update when it comes to the response from the church, because 9 times out of 10, the junior pastor will speak on the allegations and will speak on why he is now preaching every Sunday instead of the senior pastor. So 9 times out of 10, you will always hear a response in that pulpit. So yeah, man, that's why, Jay, this has been my time right now. Salute to the people, man. I'm out.